you energize them. I think you juice them up because I haven't met offensive linemen yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run.
Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 14.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Brady. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucks. Mike Evans there to make the grab. And the Bucks have taken the lead. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
13. Ravens 7.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
Raven. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Throwing right, and that's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And returning right back to Boykin. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Not much there, only a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson escaping. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Shaquille Barrett, his second sack of the night.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. They'll throw on first down with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Into the first quarter with the score Buccaneers 13, Ravens 7.
Play action. It's Jackson. Flush to his right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. And this is caught at the 8. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. They'll run with Dobbins. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Jackson from the shotgun. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Miles Boykin there to make the grab. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the throw, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down the field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
that's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. On second down, it's Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
7-yard line.
To throw, it's Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. This is Jones. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens' 8. A big run there by Jones. Give him 55 yards on the ground.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. They'll run it with Jones. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be third and goal now. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. And oh, it's no good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Jackson to throw. He uncorks it for Snead. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again, escaping the pressure right. He's got his man on the crossing route. Miles. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
At the 31-yard line.
They go play action with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Three yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Now a carry for Dobbins. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Third and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. Look at a nice little drive brewing right here.
At the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try to keep it back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal. Give yourself a lead going into the half. But if you're going to do this, you better have supreme trust in your quarterback. Supreme trust in the guy's going to handle the football. Because if you turn it over here, not only do you go in down at the half, you've given the momentum squarely to your opponent.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground again here. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Now Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. Shifts by him at the 25. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Brady. He's got Evans. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
first down carry. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Pass intended for Mike Evans. Incomplete. Marcus Peters on the coverage.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Leonard Fournette. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Taken from about the 12. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3 and out. Fournette. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football in the triple option, you've actually called that play.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
They all understand that even after that loss on first down, they've got a field goal attempt in their back pocket. But here on 2nd and goal, this is the time you take your shot at the end zone, I believe. Go ahead and go for the big shot right now, knowing you can always come back and kick a field goal on 4th down if you can't advance.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are able to regain the lead. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well.
And it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here. This is Fournette, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9. And it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Again, it's Jones. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it again with Fournette. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Throwing now is Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And that'll push the lead up to 8. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
This will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a one-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right. And going deep downfield.
You motherfucker.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this when I think part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
The 20-yard line.
Sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again. Jackson. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards, a first down. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more. This is caught at the 20. And he is finally out of bounds, but he gets all the way down right around the 20.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Jackson on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Devin White charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11.
2nd down.
To try again after the sack. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. After the interception, here's Jackson. And he's got it. But he is not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Pulls it in at the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. On third down, here's Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down.
It's
Brady airing this one out for Evans. And that's caught inside the 30. And on fourth and short, they snag a gain of over 30. Offense just continues to reign supreme. Big plays, both sides, back and forth. Tough to keep track of.
It certainly is, and I'm over here just marveling at what I'm seeing. It's tough for you, though. You got to call all these big plays and have all this emotion each time they go at each other.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a first down in field goal range already. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Justin Ellis in on the stop.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So some pressure now on the kicker, Ryan Succop. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. They go play action now. Jackson being chased out left. Incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down. Throwing now is Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. Open man is Duvernay.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Andrews. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Four receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. Here's Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on 4th down.
4th down.
Jackson to throw. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Now Jackson, eluding the pressure right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 18 on the play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
At the 16-yard line.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, flying like dragon. Man, I'm flying past Saturn. Out here like I ain't that savage.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. One last shot for Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Carlton Davis picks it. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Tonight's final
Oh, what a game.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every
made
play
that
during a
closer
game
than it needed
matters.
to be.
You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you
nail
focus on.
biter.
And that last play was one of them.
That was a nail biter.
And they came up with the interception.
That was a nail biter. That was a nail biter. Shit, man, I'm good. I'm in a slump. Step in college, but I'm just, you know, I just ain't playing good.
And the best darn crew in the industry.
Headache beat me too.
This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Chicago.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm in a slump though, man. I got to work on some shit. I ain't as crisp as I was. Now, Johnny, the last time we played when I was just throwing it, and you pick one of them. You pick one of them. I'm like, damn, you picked, because my timing was off and my shit, you know, my way he is on the field, what type of ball I got to throwing. But yeah, but I got you on that last one though, Johnny. I seen a little. I had a little bit more separation. Yeah, it's good throw, y'all. Well, you know what it is to get position. It's all about position, bro. And then hit that button. Shit. You got to work at it though. It's something you got to work. I mean, you'll get it over time. You know what I mean? Yeah, I had that fourth down. It was fourth down. And Evans swung out. I never throw it to that route either. But I was comfortable in the pocket. And I found that motherfucker down the field. Yeah. Yeah, but you talking about that defense or the offense? Yeah. Yeah. You change it up a little bit. You ain't got the same system. It don't look like what you usually. You kind of change it up. You playing a little different. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah? Yeah. Yeah. So the throwing, so let me ask this. Is the throwing a little bit different? Oh, okay. I ain't gonna like it. I ain't gonna like it. Yeah. Right. Right. Eventually, when they patch it, they let you do a little bit extra. It's a little stiffer, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's adjust every time one come out, man. We always had to adjust. Right. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like them. I done learned that I had to figure out a way, cause that's my game, man. It's that bullet ball, just you know what I mean. It's that bullet ball, you know what I mean. Hog ball. It's doing certain things, and then you don't know what's coming, and then I hit you with the big run. You know I'm all time anyway. Yeah. I ain't playing that good, man. I really ain't right now. I ain't really on point like that right now. I done fell off a little bit since I beat Jalen. Hell. Yeah, they arcade. You know what I mean? Yeah, arcade, man. Yeah. Yeah, he's a kid. You know. He gon' he playing like he doing what he got to do to score. He ain't worried about really the scheme. He just doing whatever to score. But he knows football. Seems like he knows a little bit of football, but he's more arcade. And that'll win you a lot of games. It score you a lot of points. Right. Yeah, I saw y'all playing. Yeah, and I'm having fun. On what? Right. It's just football. Yeah, man. See, that's why they need to let y'all return y'all shit and come back out with it in the summer. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. You mean it's too sensitive? It's too sensitive. Oh, okay, it's overpowered, yeah. So you really got to take control of that user. You really got to pinpoint that ball. You got to pinpoint that ball, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yo.